channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn your post notification bell down below. Stay tuned for the rest of this vlog. If you don't know, my name is Makari, and welcome. So today's video, we're going to the topic today is how to walk in your calling for God. Hear the voice of God. To know your calling, you must first hear the voice of God telling you what your calling is. But even more so than just hearing his voice, you must truly listen to his instructions of what he's commanding you to do. God will give his instruction, and you must learn to discern his voice and listen to what he is instructing you to do. 2. Be led by the Holy Spirit. To know your calling, you must not be guided by your own desired will. You must be led by the guidance of the Holy Spirit. Jesus was led by the Holy Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by Satan before he began preaching the gospel. Matthew 4:1-11. He resisted all temptation from Satan through the power of the Holy Spirit, and was able to start preaching in the full power of the Holy Spirit. You may have go through a wilderness season before you stepped into your calling. The wilderness season is part of your calling because it is preparation for your calling. The Holy Spirit will lead you to the wilderness season because he wants to prune, mold, refine, and cultivate you and your gifts, skills, abilities, and characters so that you are prepared and equipped for when you step into your calling. Don't dismiss the promoting and guidance of the Holy Spirit, even if you don't understand what is present going on. He knows, so lean on and not your understanding. And he will guide you right through the path. Proverbs 3:5-6. And he will be your helper to fulfill God's calling. John 14:26. And to walk in it with the full power of the Holy Spirit. Acts 1:8. That's 2. Number 3. Identify your passion and career path. To know your calling, you must identify for what God Identify what God has given you and ask him if you have, and where you are, it's connected to where he is calling you. When the first disciple of Jesus was called, Simon, Peter, Andrew, James, and John, they were fishing for fish. Matthew 4:18-22. Jesus said something very profound when he called them. Come and follow, Jesus said, and I will send you out to fish the people. Their career. No, I'm not reading. Ask God how they can be filled for you and key them to fulfill his calling for you. Be willing to follow him even when you are uncertain of where you are going. 4. Don't compare yourself to others. The Master of God gave each servant us talents, resources according to their ability. This means there is no need to compare yourself to others. God distributes resources superior to what we are able to steward. So don't focus on what God's given to others. Focus on how you were steward what he was given. Now, if you don't qualify for calling, know that God will has qualified you for it because he has given you everything that you will need to fulfill the call. You are not in lack. You have everything you need to therefore ask God for wisdom on how to steward the resources he has given you rather than comparing and complaining. 4. Use the resources God has given. This shows that the resources God gave you should put them to use. God is intentional with everything that he does. That he does and gives to us. So everything that God gives you, from your ability, traits, knowledge, money, etc., there is a purpose behind why God gave it to you. It is your responsibility to do something with it. Yep, that's real true, because some people, they will hate on you and they will tell you that, oh, you ain't gonna do nothing, you ain't gonna be that, this and that. But take it from God's purpose and tell them that I am gonna be something in life. I don't have to worry about you. I'm going to be bigger and better. I'm going to be making money, knowing my traits, knowing my knowledge, my abilities. Yeah, and tell them that. And then they're just going to be mad, jealous, hating. And let them be that way. Be 5. Be faithful. This shows that God will only fulfill in which you have been faithful to. God is not concerned about necessaries, how much you make, but more so looking for character qualities of faithfulness, which being responsible and respectful the resources he give you. 6. Acknowledge God. This shows an act of reminders that you will walk in your calling, should be ready to give account of Jesus, what you have done with the resources he has given, where you are faithful to storing his resources. Acknowledge God in everything that you do. When you do it, it's allow him to direct your steps along the path he needs you to walk in, along with the calling of the people. Calling the people and purpose he has for you. So now you know what the purpose of calling, how to know your calling and walk in it. Okay, that's the end for the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and then leave a comment about down below about your takeaway you will apply today as you go after God's calling upon your life. All right, bye, babes. Love you.